Good evening, all, and welcome to the Tactical Devils. I'm your host, Jarvis Cocker, and with me tonight, as always, my compadre, Stu Woolley. Tonight, we are going to talk about Benjamin Šeško, and there's some links from Fabrizio Romano and none other. Let me just find it, and I will read it out to you right away because I think this is something we need to talk about. Breaking: Benjamin Šeško is open to a Man United move despite no European football. United have told potential new signings they need to sell in order to buy. It's not Romano, as I said, it's Sam C. Reports. He's a independent journalist. He has about 165,000 followers on YouTube. Quite reliable, but not top tier. So take it with a pinch of salt, but we're going to talk about Benjamin Šeško tonight. And there's also been some reports about by Brian Mbeumo. Man United's third offer is worth £65 million and plus 5 million add-ons for Brian Mbeumo. And it is expected to be accepted. So we will see. Maybe they will come to an end for this Brian Mbeumo saga. There's some other updates on Garnacho. There's some more talks about the new training ground. There's some pictures out. Shanso to Juventus, 15 million still in the air. There's some links with Aston Villa, Garnacho, Chelsea, Garnacho, Rashford, Morten Hjulman. There's a lot of gossip going around in the world of Man United. So let's play an intro and we will start with the show. And while you wait, smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we will be back after the intro. So see you in a second. Yes, and good evening, all, and welcome to the Tactical Devils. Stu and Jarvis is back, and I see a lot of legends are still tuning in already. Gavin Underwood is here. Mr. B, none other. Catherine, non-nonsense. MacDade is here.
Yes.
Matty, good to see you, Matty. I'm so glad that you are in the house, as I like to call it. It's Timmy versus
in that
house. Yes.
Yes.
It's Timmy.
Hooray!
Version 2 is here. What up, Jarvis Cocker, Tactical Devils? So let's roll down. We have Stephanie Griffith, legend, coming in. Big up, Jarvis, Devilish Tacticos. It's good to see you, Stephanie. So glad. And we have the Routinator, one of our chief moderators, is here, always pushing for those likes. No nonsense. The Routinator. Lavender is here, coming in with a good evening.
Good evening
to you, sir. Good evening. Good to see you. Routinator, and we have Madhouse. Big up, Madhouse. Good to see you. Always long time follower of the channel and Jarvis's Corner on MUFC Realist TV in the days. Thank you. And Riot V is also here. A lot of people tuning in already. We are, according to the Routinator, on 12 likes. Let's go. And people smash the like. 88 or 99, 97. A lot of people tuning in at the moment.
Nicholas Jackson
pouring in. 100 people watching. Incredible. Now I will shut my mouth and let Stu Woolley speak.
Good evening, all. I know the Devilish Tacticos love the intro, and I still love the intro. And I keep thinking about the olden days and certain players that we've had that grace the hallowed turf at Old Trafford and at Wembley and at Anfield and that. And there wasn't anyone as graceful as the great Arnold Muren. He was intelligent. He was just an absolute majesty on the pitch. And it got me thinking, where are those players today? Where is the majesty in a player, that grace, that poise, that intelligence, that wonderful left foot, that wonderful left foot? And yeah, we spoke about it briefly a few weeks ago, that the real talented footballers don't necessarily exist anymore. They just think they can play football. But when you look back at the likes of Muir, and you really understand what a gift that player was to Manchester United. So I was just a bit of reminiscing, because it's kind of my era, isn't it? But big up all. Great to see the Devilish Tacticos. I would like to point out that the Devilish Tacticos are out and about supporting all the other channels as well, which is great to see. So big thank you, from us to you guys, as always. You do make our evenings go a little bit quicker, and it's absolutely brilliant. Well, interesting news today then. You've got to love the where's Mark when you need him? You got to love the conspiracy theories. I was in a meeting and my phone was buzzing, and some of the lads were saying United have finally got off their arse and done the Mbeumo bid, etc. It took fucking Newcastle to go in for Worcester and all that kind of nonsense. It made me giggle.
Yeah.
The biggest, the interesting thing about all of this, what's really started to stir the pot really, is Liverpool first going in for Isak, getting told to get lost, and now going for Ekitike. And Ekitike apparently only wants Liverpool. I do find it quite bizarre. Worcester only wants Tottenham by all accounts. So I do find the old transfer merry-go-round quite comical at times. But
yes,
we appear to be over the line with our good friend Mbeumo. There are reports tonight from useless accounts on X, and I do mean useless, that Brentford have accepted the deal and it will be done in plenty of time for Mr. Mbeumo to be on the plane on Tuesday. I just find it all laughable. I think he's well, as somebody told me, a reporter friend of mine did tell me a couple of days ago that Mbeumo had gone to the board and said, look, enough's enough. We need the deal. I want the deal. I want to go, etc. But I did say, well, what's your source on that one? And he says, you can't, I'm a proper journalist, can't reveal my sources. I always say that. Yeah, keep them shut. So who knows on that one? But I think we should be excited. I really do. I think we all can see that Mbeumo's got talent. I wouldn't quite go far as to run with Thomas Frank's assessment of Mbeumo, that he's got everything that Salah has, but not as muscly. But he did say that ultimately. Frank. I wouldn't go that far. But I do think he's going to make a huge difference to us alongside Cunha. And people always say, can one player make a difference? Absolutely. Can two? Most definitely. So I think we've got a lot to look forward to. Me and Jarvis have been spending the last 20 minutes laughing in the green room as we were trying to work out what to put with the new Sesko links, because Jesus wept. I don't know what to say really about that, but we will have a look at him. Whether it's true or not, God only knows, because he was desperate for Arsenal a couple of weeks ago. So, and I think Mr. B actually made a great point, and I know that. I know we're looking at sales, etc., player sales, but we're not in for 80 or 100 mil, surely. Surely we're not going to be throwing that type of money out for Sesko. So, yeah, absolutely right, Davutane. What an absolute legend. Absolute legend. He, Vutilator, did he come over? I know he was at Ipswich. Did he come over with Franz Tyson? Does my memory serve me correct or incorrect?
Yes. Madhouse comes in and say, remember Bobby brought over
Tyson. I was right.
Yeah.
I was right. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name, but I could see.
It's not Mike Tyson, by the way.
No, Franz, I thought it was Franz Tyson. I can't remember. I thought it was Franz Tyson. But anyway, I remember crying when I was in junior school when we were destroyed 6-0 down at Portman Road. And Gary Bailey saved 3 penalties that day. 3 penalties.
Wow.
So, yeah, I know. So we could have been an absolute raping of 9-0. So, but they were brilliant. I mean, that Ipswich team, as you all know, Eric Gates, what a player he was. John Walk, real short, stocky central midfielder from Scotland. Terry Butcher at the back. They were great up top as well. Alan Brazil, Paul Mariner. Yeah, really.
Terry Butcher, did he play for Glasgow Rangers? Didn't he?
Later on in his career, yeah, he played for Rangers. But yeah, no, absolutely. So you picked some great memories, actually. You really do. In the opening, in the intro, you picked some brilliant memories. So it's great to see.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll shut up now. I've waffled for too long.
No, I love listening to you, Stu Wally. 232 people are listening to you waffling at the moment. It's quite a crowd, a lot of people. I'm glad you all tuned in. I hope you have holiday. You're on holiday now and you're enjoying the summer times. And Saturday we are up against Leeds. And
yes.
It's the first preseason. And start thinking of your first preseason lineup, because we will do a little segment on that after we've done all the transfer news stuff first. But I will bring up the good old tactical board and we will put out the first preseason lineup.
I'll take this any day of the week.
We will pick it and you guys will pick it and we will do our best.
I think I'm hoping she means Jackman, but I'll take that any day of the week. Chiseled looks, Jarvis, man. Chiseled looks.
The chops.
With the chops, yeah. I've got to get my hair cut, but I'm going to save it for a couple of weeks because I'm going to the Hungarian F1 at the end of the month, yes. So I shall get it done there. Evening, Johnny K. Evening. Yes.
Big up Johnny K. And we have also Ricardo Diaz coming in and say big up guys. Good to see you. And DJ Superfly Guy is in the house. I also saw Danny B. A lot of you guys, the legends, tuning in. Always. We can count on you. So good to see you.
Trev, you can't bestow that honour, Trev, on me. I mean, it would be an absolute honour to be, spoken about in the same breath as Sir Nicholas Jackson. I'm quite taken aback by that. That's very kind of you, Trev.
Sir Nicholas Jackson.
Sir Nicholas Jackson.
Rúben Amorim comes in and say, I got so excited that I baked a massive carrot cake. I got 2 slices of it left after handing it out to people in my apartment building. Going to eat some of those when I get there. There we go.
Oh, crikey.
Big up Rúben Amorim with his pepperoni pizza and a massive carrot cake. And
forget Benjamin Šeško. I've cooked carrot cake, and that's all that matters. The end. Brilliant. Yes. I like that. That's absolutely great. 30 likes.
Let's address this. We have 29 likes. There's 84 watching on YouTube, so please do us a favor. Smash the like. Do a like spike. Everybody, let's get up to 50 right now. Come on. Smash the like. Yeah. Let's and I will bring some transferring news, and we will talk about the Sesko thing, and Mbeumo thing, and Garnacho thing.
On a serious note, actually, on that, there is no tickets for Hungary, but we throughout the seasons, certainly with the MotoGP and the World Supers, we do get tickets given to us. So next time I get some spare tickets, it'll be for the new season down the Superbikes or the MotoGP. We'll do a quick competition, and we'll give away two tickets to a World Superbike or a MotoGP event. Or maybe even a WEC event, I don't know. But it'll be in the UK. So, we'll try and do something like that for you, for sure.
Yeah.
But in fact, actually, between me and Jarvis, we could probably do little tiny things, throughout the year, because we often get given equipment. I do anyway, Jarvis. I don't know about you, but I often get given equipment. So it's all motor-related, guys. But we'll show you something maybe, and if you want to win it, then we'll do a question at the beginning of the show, and I don't know, pick a winner at the end, something like that. But we can do things like that. It's just really come to me actually, just by that. I get stuff all the time.
100%.
Not football related though, guys.
35 likes, 35 likes according to the Routinator. It's good, but yeah, you know.
Yes.
So use a
got
favorite.
more.
I saw a new name that I haven't seen before. I just want to let me just scroll up. Where was it? So many comments, guys. No, I lost it.
Oh, did we see a new name?
No, Robert Nsia. I've seen your name before. That's not the name, but big up, Robert. Good to see you.
Is it this one? Is it Ark? Arak.
Yes,
Arak. Oh, one more from Uganda. Arak. Arak, you will get to know that I butcher names. Jarvis is more sophisticated than me, and his pronunciations of names is a lot better than mine. So, Arak, you are extremely welcome. You will love this community. The Devilish Tacticos will be very warming to you. Get your questions in. Ask us anything you want, buddy. But yes. lovely to have you, mate. Really, really lovely to have you, pal.
Lovely. And we also have Bello Emmanuel. Big up, Bello. Good to see you. Said goalkeeping position and striker position imminent now.
That is what you call it.
I don't disagree
Bello.
When it comes to
Bello. You're gonna have to. I'll tell you what. Give him the old Don. Give him the old Don Cocker.
Bello Emmanuel.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. Give me the old Don Cocker.
Oh, that was more 40 Towers.
It was more 40. It was more 40 Towers. That was Basil Folt. Emmanuel. Clip round the ear. Not you, Bello. Welcome. You are very, very welcome as well. Devilish Tacticos are welcome with open arms, pal.
And Agile Beast 21 is also in the house. Okay, now people have tuned in enough chitty-chatty, small talk. Let's go into the real stuff. It's about Benjamin Šeško, the RP Leipzig striker, who's been linked to Arsenal now for ages. And we have been linked to Gyökeres. Suddenly everything flip-flopped. It reminds me a little bit about what happened with Morata and Lukaku 5-6 years ago. We were linked to Morata. Chelsea was linked to Lukaku. Suddenly everything changed. And now here we are with a similar situation. And there's some rumors out tonight with MUFC's interest in Benjamin Šeško is serious. He wants Man United over other suitors. That's the saying from Sam C. He wants United over other suitors. Wow. Even without European football. It says a lot. And United scouts have been following Šeško, yes, for over 3 years. We know we have been linked to Šeško a long time ago. And the club made contact earlier this year. So we are putting out feelers for Benjamin Šeško. The problem with Šeško, how I see it, he's a little bit deeper. He likes to be more in the build-up play, more of a number 9, number 10 than a number 9.
Is it left?
In the way, at least, he plays for Leipzig. But I think he's also clinical. I think he has the physicality to play as a number 9. I think he has the pace, he has the power, he has the determination. He has the finesse. He's young. The resale value will be there. So probably a good deal to do. Stu, tell me a little bit about Šeško. What do you know about him? Because we haven't talked much about Šeško. It's always been Arsenal. So for me, I haven't done much research summer.
Same here, really. Look, my understanding was always going to be that if Šeško went to Arsenal, he would play wide 10 on the left. Your assessment's absolutely right. And they were looking at putting Havertz through the middle. Ultimately, that's what they were trying to do. Now, now they're likely to get Gyökeres, although I don't quite know why that deal hasn't materialised yet, to be honest. They'll put Havertz, I would imagine, out left instead, because Havertz is left-footed. He's more of a 10 than a straightforward 9. And so you'll probably see Gyökeres and Havertz intertwine quite a lot. I always thought Šeško was a bit of a big lump, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
He's one of those with stupid hairstyles, isn't he? Silver buzz cuts or whatever that he likes. But you come into Manchester United to play through the middle, you've got to be a serious player. You have to. We've understood that with Højlund. he's not a serious number 9 at this point in time. Whether he'll ever become a serious number 9, I don't know. But you have to be a serious 9. If you were being fed by likes of Mbeumo and Cunha, Bruno, possibly Mainu, possibly Mount, depending on Ahmad's, Dorgu, whoever. If you're being fed by those types of players, you've got to be clinical, as you quite rightly say. You've got to be in and around the penalty spot. You've got to make everything count. The problem is, and one of the guys in the Devilish Tacticos mentioned it earlier, and I think they're probably more spot on with the way, and I can't, apologies, but I can't remember who put the comments in. But ultimately what they're talking about is that probably Leipzig are doing the pushing on this, not Sesko himself. Leipzig thought they got the business done at Arsenal. Whether there was a movement in goalposts, I don't know in terms of value, but he was big value. They valued him. I think Bello's right. At about 90 million euros. Now we know we can't throw 90 million euros at this problem. We're very, very well aware of that, and that's why we've been linked with Gyökeres at 65 million euros. Watkins at 40 million euros. It's one of the reasons why we're not looking at Ekitike. We Liverpool have gone in with a 70 million pound bid today. They know they're going to have to pay 80, 85 mil for him. They know this, Liverpool, and they're prepared to do that. We can't afford Isak. Who can we afford? I think it's a very, very tenuous link. I think he's probably overrated. As well, I think getting Mateta would be difficult. I do. Look, I've never seen anything that's made me think, "Wow, he should be the player." Now, you're right, though. We've been linked to him 3 years ago. I don't know how old he is. Was he 23 now? 24, something like that?
Not 3 years ago. We were linked. We were linked to Sesko last summer. We've been linked to Sesko a lot of times.
A couple of times.
We've been
linked with him for a while.
3 years.
Yeah, we've been linked with him for a while. When he was about 19, 20. I just think that it's a very, very weak story, in my opinion.
I just gotta put some gasoline, some fuel on the fire, because there's also some tier 1 journalists. Have you heard of a guy called Ben Jacobs?
Well, we kind of know
he reported today, but I still believe there could be something developing between Man United and Benjamin Šeško.
Yes, I
not
did
saying anything precise, putting it out
there. I did
there.
see that as well. I don't. For me, I just don't understand it. The Arsenal link was too strong, and I think there was a lot of legs in that Sesko deal to Arsenal. A lot of legs. Something happened. Arsenal weren't prepared to pay the money. They seem to be haggling with Sporting as well at the minute. I'm amazed that hasn't gone. That thong.
Thong. That's the Sesko. Yeah. No. Sorry, that was Cisco.
Cisco. Yeah. So I kind of I don't know why Arsenal haven't done that. So. I think Leipzig are throwing him around and see who takes the bait. I think it's on the end of a fishing hook, and I think he wants to leave Leipzig. I think that's clear, and I think he's thinking to himself, "Where else do I go? I'm not going to go to Bayern Munich. Can't get in there. I'm not going to go to Liverpool. Can't get in there. I could end up possibly at Newcastle if Isak does go.
Yeah,
or I could end up at maybe Chelsea." I wouldn't put it past Chelsea to lob in a bid for him, because that's what they do. He can't go to Barcelona. He won't go to Real Madrid. You're running out of top clubs there, aren't you? Juventus and even out Vlahovic. Would he go to Juventus? I don't think Juventus can afford it.
No,
to be honest. So I think his options are very, very limited. And one thing I will say, Jarvis, it won't be a short-term kind of deal now. It'll be a long-term deal. It will be towards the end of August if we were supposedly in for him. If it is true, it'll be a longer strategy deal, I think.
Adam Partridge, big up, good to see you. And Junior Davis is also here. We say we need a Baleba type of player, and we talked about the big midfielder who can cover a lot of ground. Baleba, I 100% agree. We've been looking for him, but I think we lost him when we didn't sign Sanderberg last summer. That's just my point of view. I just want to say this Sesko thing. I think it looks really interesting. So Stu, let's go into the tactical.
Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it.
FBref balls when it comes to Benjamin Šeško. We haven't gone thoroughly into it.
We haven't looked at him, have we?
Well, a little bit. We looked at his heat map, but I hope this is a little bit bigger. So this season in the Bundesliga, he's played 33 games, scored only 13 goals, 5 assists. So you see, he's not a prolific goal scorer per se. 13 goals in 33, that's 1 in 3 games, so it's not I don't know, it's not the best numbers. 4 goals in the Bundesliga, Champions League in 8 games, 5 assists. Well, if you look at his XG, it's only 10, so he overperformed his XG by 3 goals. His wages is on 108k a week, euros.
100 grand a week.
Still young, 22 years of age. He's a big striker. He's 6'4.5". That's 194 centimeters. 77 kilos, 170 pounds. Slovenian. So let's go down and look at his FBrefs. So when it comes to non-penalty goals, he's in the 69th percentile. Assist is in the 67. But it's not performing really well compared to the stats. His pass attempts, it's 72 percentile, 22.6 per game per 90. Oh, what did I do now? Sorry. Okay. When I do this, the website acts up. So bear with me. Okay, we're back. We're back, maybe. But this is where I think Amorim wants him. Progressive carries.
Take-ons,
and take-ons. So we know if he receives the ball, if he can turn with the ball, he can do stuff with it. He can probably carry the ball and he can dribble. That's a good thing. And also aerial ones, he will strengthen our aerial abilities. We know we are struggling when it comes to both attacking and defensive set pieces. And defensively, he's actually doing a job about 60 to 65 percentile when it comes to blocks and clearances. So it's not too bad. If you compare him to anyone, this guy who's second in comparing Mateta. And Liam Delap, 6th.
So, I mean, he is okay. Looking at those stats,
Moise Kean. There's 3 strikers on this list. That we have been linked to.
The interesting thing. I mean, looking at that now, you can see why Amorim might be interested in him. It's his penalty area presence for me. It's not good enough.
Okay.
Penalty area presence, the penalty spot presence is absolutely imperative if you're going to play for the middle. And we said this, haven't we? But his hold-up play looks okay. So we could receive the ball from deep and then attack the 2 centre halves, which we've been crying out for because Højlund doesn't do that. So I understand that. It was got 17 goals plus, what was it, 5 assists in 41 matches, something along those lines. So it's not disastrous by any stretch of the imagination. Around with him, with RB Leipzig, how good are the players in and around him? Are the players getting the best out of Sesko? Is he getting the best out of the players around him? So it will be interesting to see if he was to come in. A, is he going to be played through the middle? And B, the relationship between Cunha and Mbeumo. I still think Cunha and Mbeumo are going to create havoc for Premiership defences this year. I think Bruno will be licking his lips at the thought of Mbeumo walking through the door as well. I really do. We know that Cunha will take the ball deep, and we know he drives from deep because we've seen him. We've seen him do it to us.
Yeah.
And we know Mbeumo will do exactly the same because we've seen Mbeumo do it to us. If Bruno can get early doors, and I'm talking day one, on the same wavelength as them two, if you do get a striker in, whoever that may be, who can score 15 to 20 goals as well, we are going to be a completely different team. If we can keep it tight at the back, we know Onana's an issue for us, but we are going to be a different team. Those two players, potentially 3 players up top, are going to make such a difference in terms of our striking ability. The other thing is, if he can hold the ball up as well, and when we're attacking with pace, or you can fire it into him, and he can stop it, in a heartbeat. Use his strength to turn, make a couple of yards, then deliver a pass, and then carry on with his run. That for us, we're not seeing that. We haven't seen that, and that's quite basic football, really. Stopping it.
But Stu, a lot of people tuning in. Luan France, big up Luan. Good to see you. Yeah, we also have Bath Time coming in. A lot of people won't like this comparison, but he's a deluxe Kai Havertz, in my opinion. Yeah, we talked about, you mentioned it, Stu, Kai Havertz and Sesko, the similarities.
Yeah, we talked about it right at the beginning of the show, actually, Bath Time. So somebody of your knowledge to kind of agree with me and Jarvis is quite humbling. To be honest, I'm not taking the piss. I'm being genuine.
100%. Is it just me? 43 is here. Evening, everyone. Big up. Good to see you. Is it just me? Let's see. Fred Red is here. Niche fan, he said, I liked and subbed. Glinius are more concerned with people using too much bog rolls at Carrington signing Mbeumo. That's a complete joke at this point. Yes. We are not the biggest fan of the Glazers and Ineos at the moment. And 65 likes. People, smash those likes.
Smash those likes.
465 people watching, 122 on YouTube, 342 on X. And by the way, if you're watching on X, come on over to YouTube, help us out, leave a comment, smash the like. You know the drill. Jay United is also here. Good to see you, Jay. Good
Jay,
to see you, one of our moderators. And by the way, if people are still tuning in, if there's so many people like you, if we are hundreds of people watching, I think we need more moderators too. So
we do.
By the way, after the show, leave a comment, tell me your name, what you do, and if you want to be a moderator, that's what we need. And the Madass comes in and say, "Great show, boys."
Thank you.
Let's look at Benjamin Šeško a little bit more.
He's right.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Attribute overviews. So let's compare to, for example, you want to Højlund or Gyökeres? Højlund.
Go with Højlund first, and do Gyökeres after.
Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Let's try to enhance it a little bit.
By the way, Luan France would like to be a moderator.
Yes, no problem, Luan France. You have been a legend for so long. I will make you a mod. So this is attribute overview. Let's see who's who.
Great to hear, buddy. Great to hear.
Yeah, the purple one is Højlund. So attacking, it's 79 on Sesko, 67 on Højlund. When it comes to technique, 49 Højlund, 64 Sesko. So you see Sesko is better in every aspect. 37 on the tactical awareness, 42 on Sesko, so it's better. When it comes to defensive work, 21, 15, and creativity, it's 52, 50. So it's almost the same if you see here. So if you compare them, Sesko by far is a better player than Højlund when it goes to stats.
Yeah, I think Højlund's come to United too young. I think that's obvious. I think he needed to develop. Absolutely, he needs to develop. Can he develop at Manchester United? A difficult one. If you're bringing in Sesko, Højlund's game time is going to be reduced dramatically. Or if you're bringing in Mateta, as Bello's talking about, Ben Walton is talking about, if you bring in Mateta, Højlund's game time is going to reduce.
Okay.
Højlund, I hope, went away in the summer and decided to really look at his game. Maybe they all went away with training plans. Maybe Højlund was given some extra curricula. So, I don't want you to just stay fit, but I want you to work on your patterns, your patterns of play. I want you to know where you are at any given time when Cunha and Mbeumo got the ball or Bruno's got the ball. I need you to be looking over your shoulder as well as looking at the player. So it's quick. I need you to look at Bruno, then look at where you want the ball and demonstrate to Bruno by taking a 2-yard run, demonstrating to Bruno where I want it. Or point to Cunha, give it to Cunha. Cunha, if you get it, I'm in behind you, mate, or I'm in front of you. As soon as you get it, I want to first touch in because I will be there and I'm going to strike it with my left peg, my right peg. These are basics in football, by the way. It happens up and down the country at amateur level, under 8 level. Jarvis, you're teaching this type of stuff. Under 10s level. It's not happening in Manchester United, and that for me is criminal. So I'm hoping that if we are, we may even see Saturday night, Jarvis. We may see Saturday what the new and improved Højlund is likely to be like. I think it's going to be really, really difficult. And so time will tell on that one for me.
John Edmund is here. Evening legends coming in. Nietzsche fan. Is it Nietzsche? Is it a philosopher Nietzsche? Is it niche fan?
Niche. It's niche. I would say niche fan.
Nietzsche.
The only thing I care about is getting Mbeumo deal over the line at this point. They're selling his new shirt on the Brentford website. It's in stock. I can see why they would do that. Ultimately, when their kit was launched, Mbeumo was a Brentford player, and until it's signed on the dotted line, they've been doing it for years. Niche fan, a lot of people, bought shirts with Sancho on the back, and he fucked off to Chelsea, didn't he? So it's
I think you can buy the new shirt with Rashford on the back. You can buy with Garnacho.
Yeah, you can. It's just normal.
All about money. All about the money. Royden Frost is coming in all the way from down under Australia. Evening, Royden. I hope you're good, my friend. Hope you're good. Good to see you. So let's compare the heat map, and then we will end the Sesko thing. So let me just bring the heat map up. Give me 2 seconds, guys, girls. Sorry. Let's compare Benjamin Šeško and do the comparison with Højlund. As we still have started with the same. So Rasmus Højlund. And by the way, there's some updates on Rasmus Højlund. Let me just read it out for you. Rosmano sent me this, and it's AC Milan. It's from Gianluca Di Marzio coming in and say AC Milan. Sondaggio per Rasmus Højlund si esta informazione al per capitale la Fatima dell'obsessione. So if you translate it, they are trying to map Højlund and find information and try to figure out if United will agree to a deal, basically. So maybe they are just trying to assess the Højlund situation. So AC Milan, I think that will be a good place for Højlund. What do you reckon, Stu?
Well, I thought he was going into Milan.
Nah, it's AC Milan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because to be fair, though, they're going for Lookman, aren't they? They put a bid in. They're trying to get a deal over the line for Lookman. So I'm not really sure what that says for Højlund. If Lookman's getting a better looking than he is, I don't buy that one, AC Milan, at all.
Yeah, but I'm glad that something is happening, because I don't think Højlund should stay at Man United for one more year. I
don't think he should, but I think he probably does. It'll be interesting to see how that one unfolds.
It will.
Oh,
I'm having problems getting the heat. Okay, so let's bring it.
Yeah, right.
Let's bring it up.
Yeah.
Now it's ready.
You are in.
People.
Yes, well done, John. We were going to mention that towards the end of the show. If anyone doesn't know that Wyn Davies did pass away today.
Technical issues. Okay. StreamYard is asking me to shut down. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, here we go. So this is Højlund, this is Sesko. I don't know if you guys see it. So you see the heat map. Nothing. A lot of reds. Usually we see a lot of red. I see in this area in front of goal, and some area. Let's see right here or here. But we don't see anything. You see a little bit red here with Sesko. He operates more like I would say like a number 10. This is his main area here. We talked about this before, Stu, when it comes to Sesko.
Yeah,
in this area, but he's all over the place basically.
He is, and you want to see the red
a little bit here.
You want to see the red on the penalty spot. That's where you want these players. We don't want them, receiving the ball deep all the time. We've got other players that can carry the football now. Get in the fucking box where you're supposed to be. Get your head on it, your arse, your fucking knee, your elbow, whatever. Score goals.
Yeah.
That's all I'm interested in. The difference is when you look at somebody like Edinson Cavani did play a lot where Sesko played. I would imagine Cavani's heat map was very, very similar to the way that Sesko plays, but he was at the business end when we needed him. When the cross was coming in, who was getting his head on it? Cavani.
Yeah.
Or he's getting something on it? Cavani. And that's what we've got to see again. We've got to see if Sesko comes in, Højlund comes in, Mateta comes in. Great with your outside play, but get in that box and around the penalty spot, bang. We want to see, get those chances and see what you can do for us.
But Sesko is not that type of striker.
No,
you see that.
He's not. He's not. And that's the problem for me.
Statistically, he's compared with Mateta. He's compared with Delap. And this is Højlund. So
but
is it a striker that Amorim is looking for?
I don't know, because when you've got Cunha and when you've got Mbeumo, you've got not the flair, but you've got the directness, you've got the boldness. Players who aren't afraid. These two footballers are not afraid. Mbeumo and Cunha, they're not afraid. Bruno isn't afraid. So we want somebody to spearhead the attack, and to me, Sesko doesn't fit the bill. But I never thought he did anyway. So we know where Gyökeres is. Gyökeres is more to the left as well. Is more of a left-sided player. We know this because we've done plenty of it. But I think it'll be interesting to see if he does come in. I can't see it early on in the window. It's going to be a last-minute thing if we can get the money down. But there's got to be better nines out there for me. I'd rather have Watkins over Sesko, to be honest.
Yes.
People won't want Watkins.
Speaking about strikers, let's stop this Sesko analytics, I would say. But bring it back here. A lot of production work going on at the same time. Sorry, guys, for keeping you waiting. I saw someone wanting some Nicholas Jackson updates. Please do the Daily Jackson Jarvis. Yes. Let's do a quick Daily Jackson.
There is a Daily Jackson.
There is actually a Daily Jackson. Let's play the jingle and look at the Daily Jackson. Yes, welcome to the Daily Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Stu, can you hear me?
Yes, we want you. I'm doing
I
the
gotta-
Daily Jackson thing. I'm doing the Daily Jackson thing.
I'm just saying, I got a big
Yes.
pop-up on my screen that's red that telling me your browser has lost connection to your screen share audio.
I can hear you. Can everyone in the chat hear Jarvis? All right. I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Give us a wave.
I don't know.
Give us a wave.
Something is wrong with the technique. But this is the Daily Jackson.
Here
So
he is. Here he is.
Fabrizio latest YouTube update of Nicholas Jackson, and there is nothing about Man United.
Absolutely,
Nothing.
and so there shouldn't be.
So
I'm sure. I'm sure there's a place for Nicholas Jackson in the hearts of some teams, but it definitely isn't with the hearts of Manchester United. Unfortunately, poor Nicholas Jackson.
And Mark Langridge, lucky you, he just tuned in time
Mr.
for
Langridge.
the Daily
The
Jackson
Daily
news.
Jackson, yes.
But
there
there's
is-
some other updates on Nicholas Jackson. This is the Højlund. We will do that.
That's a
Is it
Højlund one, I
breaking
think.
that Arsenal actually could make a move for Nicholas Jackson or Ollie Watkins if they fail to secure a deal to sign Victor Gyökeres? It's transfer news live. It's super dodgy, so I wouldn't read too much into it. But I think there will be some competition for Ollie Watkins if things
Isn't
true.
that what we've been talking about for weeks? So if you remove Gyökeres out of the picture and Sesko out of the picture and Ekitike out of the picture, who are you left with?
Yeah.
You just aren't left with that. That's the whole point of what we've been saying. And so it's he has Watkins has turned down Arsenal a couple of times, hasn't he? Big Jamie Vardy turned down Arsenal. Remember that was a shock.
It did.
Yeah,
good for him.
Yeah,
Won more trophies at Leicester than Arsenal.
You won the league. You won the league at Leicester. Scored the goals.
Oh yeah.
Scored the goals. 90 likes. The Vitonator is coming in with. Thank you all. But there's 517 of you watching at the moment. Please come across. If you're on YouTube, please come across, like, subscribe. And become a member if you want. It's $1.99 and you get to see myself and Jarvis more regularly. But more importantly, actually, than any of that, you get to join a brilliant community with the Devilish Tacticos. Absolutely top draw, and you'll be welcome with open arms. So please come across from from X. Still can't call it X. Twitter to YouTube.
It's X.
Like and subscribe. I get told off if I call it Twitter now, won't I?
Yeah. Old. By the way, speaking of X, this is me and Stu on X. So there are people actually watching us on X at the moment. There are about 364 people watching on X as we speak. And by the way, you can go here and help us out and retweet. There's been 5 retweets. I want to read them out, guys. So we have Amodi Soy coming in, reading it, retweeting. Please, Ramadine Lessie, Longman, Stu Wally has been retweeting. So a lot of people have been giving us the benefit of the doubt, helping out the Devilish Tactico. So please, if you want, go over to X, give us a retweet. Maybe we will have 10,000 views on X at the moment. So yes,
thank you. One Twitch view is not joined tonight. What's going on there?
We have one Twitch, but let's not.
Well, I don't know. I think he's disappeared. Our Twitch viewer. What's going on? See me.
Yeah, well,
there we are on Twitch.
There are some. Yes, we are on Twitch. Us and a lot of 14-year-old gamers.
Yes, we don't game, do we? We're not very good at that.
No.
Anyway.
Neo Lesso, big up Lesso is in the house. Good to see you,
please.
Lesso. Good to see you. And Luan France with her new blue badge because you are a moderator.
Yes. Congratulations, Luan France. Oh, are we on to 99 likes?
Yes, 99 likes.
140 watching, 99 likes. Come on, let's get us over to 100. Somebody, please.
Let's do that. So there are some updates. Let's share this one and bring it up. As I said, the Di Marzio thing that I tried to read out in Italian. It says AC Milan have inquired about Rasmus Højlund. Let's go get him to AC Milan. I don't want to see him for one more season at Man United. That's how it is.
We've done 100 likes, by the way. Thank you all for 100 likes. That's absolutely brilliant. I think that's the first time we've hit 100 likes during a live stream. Is that correct?
No. We've done it a lot of times. But I think first time we've done it in the first hour.
First hour. Yeah, definitely.
United versus everybody. Sean is in the house. Big up Jarvis and Stu. Big up Sean. Good to see you. Hope you're well, people. Don't forget to go over to United versus everybody. Great channel. A lot of good breakdowns. Yes. If you want to know about the footballing world, players around the world in all levels, he did a scouting report on the guy that I follow in my local team, Tromsø, centre back, an 18-year-old.
Yes,
great breakdown. Thank you, Sean. Okay, big up. Let's see. There's some updates from Roshmano, and I just want to read it out to you if it's okay for you.
Yeah, of course.
I gotta find it. Give me 2 seconds. Bring it down. Find it. And this is the latest updates from none other than the Roshmano. It's about Estupiñán. We've been linked to this guy. This came out. Brighton has rejected a bid for just over £10 million for Pervis Estupiñán, and the players have made it known that he's interested in the move to Italy, according to Di Marzio. Estupiñán is a player that I really would love at Man United. I think he's a true professional, never puts in a bad shift. I think it's good on the ball. He has the physicality. It's the Premier League proven experience. He could play the left wing back for sure. And I don't know if he even could play as a right wing back.
Probably, but where do we get off offering 10 million for him, though?
We should. I think we should.
But is he a contract? Is he only got
Brighton is open for bids,
Yeah,
even though they're rejected.
Yeah, Brighton want 30, surely 30 or 40 for him. Surely. I think he's a brilliant player. Absolutely brilliant player.
Niche fan comes in and says Estupiñán is chronically injured, though.
Well, yeah.
We don't want another Luke Shaw on our hands.
No, well, we can't. Are you on about the new slimline Luke Shaw?
Yeah, it's looking quite fit.
Yeah, well, they're all looking good, aren't they? To be fair, like I say, I'm looking forward to Saturday just to see what kind of difference we see in athleticism. But I do like him. But 10 million's low balling anyway, isn't it? So you're not going to get it.
It's probably I would say 35 at least.
35, 40 mil, easy.
Yeah,
easy.
Brighton rejected a bid, so I don't think it's serious. But
I in the move. 10 million is not a serious bid for somebody of his caliber.
Yeah, but let's talk about one more thing before we go to the first preseason lineup, guys. Get your first preseason lineup ready for the Leeds game. But before that, let's talk about Mbeumo a little bit. 65 plus 5 add-ons. Man United's third official bid. And it looks good. Looks like they are going to accept this bid. I think we have found a way to finally sign Mbeumo. When will he come in? If this is getting official now?
Weekend.
When?
Weekend. He'll come in on the weekend.
So he's ready to go right away. He has his bags packed, just out the door.
He's ready. Yeah, he's ready. He'll the deal will get ratified tomorrow, accepted, etc., etc., etc. The lawyers will be looking over the contracts tonight. He'll be over at Carrington at the weekend for medical, because we fly out Tuesday. So I know we're away in Sweden as of tomorrow. We fly tomorrow, don't we? Go to Sweden tomorrow, but it'll get done. The interesting thing about it is it's a deal of convenience, and it's a face-saving deal. Not for Manchester United, but it's a face-saving deal for Brentford. And I said, and I thought right at the very beginning when I heard about it this morning, that the 5 million add-ons would be pretty much impossible to achieve. It'll be Champions League related, that type of thing. But for Brighton, it doesn't matter. They've told everybody we want 70 million for it. Manchester United said we won't pay any more than 65. Manchester United won't pay any more than 65. On the face of it, Brentford appear to have got the 70. So I think it's a deal of convenience for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that although he's not come out and said anything in Mbeumo, and he's been training very well by all accounts, real professional. He's been training very well at Brentford. He's probably, through his agent, given his opinion that I want to go to Manchester United. I need to be on that plane for Tuesday, and I think that's where we are with it. Is it a great piece of business? Have we dicked about for 7 weeks? I think look, on the face of it, guys, you'd have to say we have, on the face of it. But at the end of the day, Brentford had to get what they wanted. And I think the reality of it is to demonstrate that they've strung on Manchester United as a fillip for them. We look incompetent, but I actually think both parties will get what they want. We won't pay any more than 65, but on the face of it, it looks like a £70 million deal. So you tick and you tick and you tick.
But has to be anything out when it comes to the payment structure of the deal, because I think that's the most important thing for Man United. It's in a way not that important for us to pay 60 or 65 or 70 million, as long as we don't have to pay more than, let's say, 10 million the first year or 15 million. That would be a great deal.
So all they wanted was a guaranteed 65. So whether that's over 3 or 4 year period, it doesn't matter. They wanted that guaranteed. The rest is not guaranteed. It's finger in the air stuff. So I agree. Congratulations to the Lionesses. They've gone through.
Yes.
But Lee Parker's just said that 12 missed pens. Wow.
Wow.
Were they all saved, were they, Lee? Or did we, were they, when you call it missed pen, was it actually missed the target? I'll be interested to know on that. But we were really struggling in that game, the Lionesses, so we're brilliant. We are the defending champions as well.
They were 2-0 down, or?
2-0 down, yeah.
We came back. Yeah. They won on penalties.
We won on penalties.
What a fairy tale. So, congratulations to all my British or English speaking people who are following the Lionesses.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy. 113 likes. Absolutely brilliant. Wow. 14
it was 14 pence. Yeah. 5 scored, most missed the target. Okay.
Crikey.
Has to be the nerves.
Yeah, it'd be nerves. Yeah. I don't think the Lionesses have had so many penalty kicks, but
well, they won. But at the end of the day, they all should be happy.
We won. We're through.
Yeah. Who are they playing against in? Is it the last 8?
Yeah, I think we might get Italy. I'm not quite sure.
Okay. Yeah. Italy. They won against Norway.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. I'll have to have a look on that one. But we're through.
Always out. Yeah.
We're through. There was 113 likes. Thank you all. 414 watching. Some of you hopefully have come across from YouTube to do that. If you could again, that would be absolutely brilliant. We have got Italy next year. They beat, unluckily, they beat Jarvis's team last night, Norway, 2-1. But Hedberg, she put her penalty wide as it happens.
She did.
Yeah.
Alda Hegerberg. Yeah.
Hegerberg,
she won the a couple of years ago. She won the
she won the Ballon d'Or. She's a Ballon d'Or,
yeah,
wasn't she?
Yeah.
She's a brilliant player, Hegerberg, isn't she?
I think she's still playing for Lyon, I believe, or yeah.
And of course, brilliant for women's football yesterday or today. There's been the first £1 million footballer in the women's game. That was Liverpool to Arsenal. So that's great news for the women's game. So the women's game is flourishing, which is brilliant. And the Euros has been good. There's been some really good games. So
Roy didn't come in and say, I've seen this on mixed channels. Said Jarvis needs me to do his hot sauce for 200 likes.
Yeah, get us to 200 likes.
Carolina Reaper, Freudenfrost special.
I'm rubbish at chilies. I don't like hot stuff. Mexican or anything hot is no good for me. In fact, when I was playing in Wales years ago, when I was in my 20s, and everyone was after the game, let's go for a curry and a beer, and be like, can I have some nuggets and chips, please? Yeah, so I'm not a fan of spicy food. I'm rubbish at it, basically. Absolutely rubbish at it. So.
Well, Stu, you are British, and the British people are known for being quite what do you call
sensitive.
No, not sensitive, but
I'm sensitive.
Conservative when it comes to food.
Yes. Oh, we are. Oh God, yeah. We like our steak. We're very much steak and bacon and eggs, and but we do like Italian, like a lot of Italian. Pasta and Italian food. Chinese. We love Chinese.
I agree. We both. But I love Italian food. I had pizza tonight, and then yesterday I had burgers and fries. The day before I had some salmon, by the way. But
yes, you told me. Yeah, salmon. Yeah. No, I quite like salmon with scrambled eggs. Really nice.
Yes, I have a new chef in the house, and she's a lovely chef, and she knows how to make a beautiful, fantastic salmon with the green pesto. And what do you call Parmesan?
Parmesan.
What do you call the small potatoes in olive oil?
Yeah, baby potatoes, baby new potatoes. Bit parsley.
Yeah, parsley.
Yeah. Have you still got some of the Chablis to show everybody? It's not Chablis, by the way. It's Dom Perignon.
It's what do you call it? It's just cava, simple, plain cava.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he says it's cava, but we know it's a 1962 Dom Perignon that he's just picked up from his wine cellar, haven't you? Oh, Rushmano, you legend. Rushmano is in the house. Rushmano in the house. Here we go. Rushmano, you get the glasses. Jarvis hasn't got anything anymore, but he's got a... do that jingle.
Yep, let's do the membership
jingle. Look at that. That was impressive. That's the third or fourth time we've used that now, isn't it?
Yes, it's thank you, Rushmano. Thank you. And we have new members to the Devilish Tacticos, the membership chat. We have a Madhouse. Congratulations, Madhouse. Mark Harris, Danny B. All the legends is getting memberships now. Nasu coming in, and who was the last? Donatus Kamau. Donatus Kamau. Big up, Donatus. I hope you're well.
Yes, big up.
Remember, give Rushmano a big thank you in the chat, because he's the legend of them all. Thank you, Rushmano. I will actually make a Rushmano thumbnail for you guys.
Rushmano thumbnail, yes. Yes.
He deserves it. And Mr. B is laughing off the dim Perignon.
Dim Perignon. Yeah, very good. We've got 122 likes, buddy. 152 watching on YouTube. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much.
Rushmano, you're a legend. I just want to say before we go to the first preseason lineup.
Yes.
This one. AFCON, looking at Man United squad with Mbeumo, Diallo, Onana, Mazraoui. So, quick thought about the AFCON. How will it affect us? We know that AFCON starts early December, go through all December, and end in the beginning of January.
Yes. Time will tell on that one. If we can get enough points prior to AFCON, then it might not affect us at all if we've got some kind of momentum. Don't forget, we're only playing potentially just one game a week until we're in the cup competitions. Look, it's just something you got to deal with. It's modern day, isn't it? It's something you have to deal with. Chelsea and City have had to deal with the World Club Cup. They've got less preparation time for the players to come back, so they might really struggle at the beginning of the season. There's obviously in the UK, it's a little bit different this year. Pick up AFCON in the competition that gets rid of another for a few weeks. I don't think he'll go. I think he'll retire from international football, Onana. I think he'll probably retire. I think if a keeper comes in to cover his position, and we're not using Vitek or we're not using Bayendia, for example, because I think Vitek, by the way, will be our goalkeeper Saturday night. And Martinez came in for argument's sake. I don't think he dare go to the AFCON. But having said that, if Martinez was to come in, Jarvis, he won't come in as a number 2.
No.
So he comes in as a number 1. So I'd be quite interested to see that. So, but on the other hand, Mbeumo could be a big miss. Will be a big miss for us.
Yeah, but this came out today. Is from Hearst Class is coming in and say Emilio Martinez will not move to Man United if Andre Onana remains at the club. So, that ends that discussion. He won't come if Onana is staying.
No, I agree. You can't have both of those. There's no room for 2 of those. It's one of the reasons why he left Arsenal, isn't it, Martinez? And I can't remember who they had in goal at the time, but everyone was quite surprised they allowed Martinez to leave. And you can't, you just can't have Martinez and you cannot have Onana in the same squad. No, that doesn't work. Martinez comes in.
Doesn't work that way. Yeah,
100%. It doesn't. And I get that. And so I think Martinez himself will be quite comfortable with that. I think he'll understand that. And he'll be told, because I think Martinez wants out of Villa. I think that's very, very clear to everybody. He wants out at Villa. And I can see why we would be his first choice. But Martinez won't be short of offers. No chance.
No, he won't.
So I think
probably his age is something that puts other clubs off because he's on a quite high salary. He has he won the World Cup with Argentina. The pedigree.
He's got pedigree. Yeah, he has. He has got pedigree, and I think he's a really good keeper. He's not as good as perhaps he was 2 seasons ago. Fair enough. But I always think when you go to a new club, you start afresh, and you become instantly. You almost find, or reimagine yourself. I think you'll see that with Cunha. I think he'll be that excited to get going, and Mbeumo exactly the same. Really excited to get going.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Joshua Zirkzee. I think he'll make a huge difference to us, the games that he plays next season.
For me, when the goalkeeper debate, Sean comes in, United versus everybody says, who will be Villa's keeper if they let Martinez leave? This struggle with PSR and
Trafford hasn't signed for Newcastle yet, has he?
Not yet.
But, so James Trafford's up for clubs. Villa could quite easily go for him.
Yeah, but what will happen with Nick Pope? Where will he leave?
Again, if you're Nick Pope, you could go to Brentford. You go to Bournemouth. There are some good clubs out there.
Brentford's goalkeeper is quite good.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. They got Dubravka, haven't they, as well? Newcastle have. But Trafford is definitely one for the future. We know that. He's an excellent stopper. So Villa could go for Trafford. It wouldn't surprise me.
Dublin Gamer coming in and says hello. Hello, Dublin Gamer. Good to see you. Remember to smash the like and please subscribe to the channel if you are new. There's a question here from Trevor. He said, if Stu goes to the Hungarian Grand Prix, will he try goulash? The soup.
Yeah, it's an interesting question, Trev, because I was in Hungary last year, actually. I had a weekend there with work, and I must admit, I wasn't a fan of the goulash, and I wasn't a fan of a couple of traditional dishes that was served. I would like to say the Hungarian people are absolutely tremendous, very kind. But their cuisine doesn't always suit everybody. They're very, very traditional Hungarian cuisine. So
a lot of meat and potatoes.
yeah, but
But
Trev,
great.
for you,
But
I will
when it comes
try goulash. I will try
when it comes
goulash
to soup,
when
try
I'm
the
there.
borch. I think it's called borch.
Is that
The soup.
salmon and there's the soup, yeah. And there's
Yeah.
another traditional dish that they've got kind of like noodles in some kind of sauce and with salmon on top. But they use the heat of the noodles to actually cook the salmon, so it's yeah, it wasn't.
Noodles and salmon is quite
I'm
good.
not. I'm not necessarily bland. More traditional, I guess, madhouse, but not. I like spaghetti bolognese, things like that. But I love chicken. I absolutely adore chicken.
Stroganoff. That was.
Yeah, I adore chicken, steak. I love eggs. I like my protein and stuff of that nature. So I'm not necessarily bland, but I would agree with your assessment that I would be blander than, say, somebody like Jarvis or somebody who likes hot and spicy food. Yeah, so I would be bland.
Yeah.
But I do try stuff because I travel, for work and that. Jarvis, I tell you, I travel a lot anyway.
Cods in butter sauce.
No, I like cod in butter sauce. Yeah, I travel a lot with work, and when it was in Taipei earlier in the year, the traditional Taiwanese food was beautiful, really, really nice. So, continental breakfast, that is true. I was a typical Brit abroad then, so I do avoid the continental breakfast. I do prefer to try and have a traditional English, full English, of course.
What's that? That's bacon.
It's bacon,
beans, eggs,
mushroom,
toast.
Yeah, some like black pudding. I don't like black pudding, but some like. Hey, Kai's in the chat.
Coach Kai, big up.
Coach Kai is an absolute legend, guys. He's absolutely brilliant. We'll get Kai on the show. Got great knowledge with along with you guys. He's got great knowledge, so we'll get Kai on the show. Kai, I'll reach out to you, pal, and we will get you on the show because you'll be more than welcome. Thanks for joining, pal. Thanks for joining.
This one's quite interesting, and there's a stall in Arndale in Manchester that makes these duck burgers that I have to stop by every time I'm there.
Yeah, I like duck.
Too.
Yeah, ducks. Yeah, so in where we live, there's loads of farm shops around here because we're quite rurally located, and there's loads of farm shops. So, and you get ostrich meat and all sorts of stuff. But I do like duck. Not a huge fan of game in particular. Like pigeon or stuff of that nature, but I will try it. But yeah, I do like I do like steak, I must admit. I don't know about tripe and onions, Madhouse. I don't know about that, pal. And I definitely, I'll go on record here as well. I haven't had haggis or anything like that. I don't know if I could cope with haggis. So,
Coach Kai, yeah, isn't that from Karate Kid? Yeah, he gave me the same vibes, like what's it called, Cobra Kai.
Sensei. He's like a sensei. You know,
Mr.
when we have.
Miyagi.
Yes, he is. Yes, yeah. Coach as well. Yeah, he coaches football over in Holland. So yeah, good guy. Really good guy. You'll like him. Really good guy. Yeah, Madhouse. It's an acquired taste, isn't it, pal? Definitely an acquired taste.
Never tried haggis. I will never try haggis. Sorry if you love haggis, but not for
the
me.
Vutinator's in 3 sausages, absolutely. 3 bacon, 3 eggs, tomatoes, beans, mushrooms, toast, job done. He's spot on with that. Absolutely spot on. Yeah. We are trying. I am quite traditional, yeah. For sure.
Let's do the first preseason lineup. I'm quite worried about the time.
We said we were going to do an hour
more
today,
minutes,
guys,
so
but let's
do this segment. I hope you have made your first preseason lineup ready and get them into the chat. But let's bring up the tactical board. It's been a while since we brought this up, so let's. Okay, here you see. I hope you guys can see it.
Is that a new tactics board?
No, it's just half a pitch. So we're just going to set up the Man United team. But Onana is not in goal. Who will be the goalkeeper? Are we talking about Binder or is it Tom Heaton?
No, I'm going with Vitek.
Is he available?
I'd like to see him get the nod.
Is it like Vitek, right?
Vitek, yes. I'd like to see him get the nod.
Okay, so Vitek will start and goal against Leeds. I reckon we will start with the regular 3-4-2-1 formation.
Agreed.
So let's start with the right wide centre back.
I think that is going to be Mazzari.
Okay.
Maz, I think that's going to be Maz. Let us know in the comments who you think right-sided. I think it's going to be Maz.
Okay, I concur. I agree. Mazraoui will be the wide, but who will be the central centre back?
I think he's going to go with. I think what he's going to do is use this as a starting block for Arsenal. So I'm going to go with De Ligt.
Okay, so not Maguire.
Not Harry. Harry is going to play second fiddle this season.
Okay.
And for me, Yoro all day long on the left. But he might play Shaw.
Not Heaven.
No, it's going to be Yoro, or he might play Shaw, guys. I don't know. Interesting one, that one.
But I don't want to go too fast, Stu. What are the devilish tacticals saying? Yes. Because I see people saying Maguire, Fred the Red wants Maguire to start.
Yep. Yoro's got a vote. Yoro's
Joe Buckley, Yoro, De Ligt, Martinez. By the way, Joe Buckley, one of my all-time guitar heroes is by far Jeff Buckley. Every time I read your name, it reminds me about the great Jeff Buckley, who unfortunately died. He drowned in the river of Mississippi at a young age. He only had one record out.
Yeah.
Well, he had so many hits. We all heard Hallelujah and Last Goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
Race.
Yeah. Actually, my favourite guitarist is a cat called Pete Thorne. He's currently touring with Joe Satriani and Steve Vai. Called the Satch Vai Band. They came to Wolverhampton, and I wanted to go, but I couldn't. I was doing something, so I didn't get to go. Kenny Arnoff on drums, and I think it's Mike Mendoza on bass, but Pete Thorne, absolutely tremendous guitarist. He's mine. You can pick left back then, pal, because it's up for grabs, I think. Trev says that Shaw's definitely going to play.
Okay.
Mark Langridge goes Yoro, De Ligt and Maz, that would be my three. Heaven's got one or two votes as well. Johnny Greenwood. Now that is from I know it. I can see it. It's a guy who's got the lazy eye. Oh God, the name escapes me of the band. That's going to really piss me off now. His brother plays bass for him. Radiohead.
Yeah. Greenwood.
Radiohead.
No, what's
Greenwood
his name?
plays a guitar. Yeah, Johnny Greenwood plays a guitar for Radiohead.
Johnny Greenwood. Yeah.
Plays the Radiohead. Thanks, Andrew Zaluz. I was getting there.
By the way, we have a new member. It's John Edmund coming in as a new member.
John, legend.
Let's play him the jingle, the fanfare. Let's do the short one.
Yes, John. You always get the glasses. Welcome, John.
Big up, John.
Welcome to the community. You're more than welcome. Who do you think then? Up to you.
If it was up to me, I would go for Heaven.
That's it. Go for it then. Put him in.
Yeah.
Put him in.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, where's Heaven? Is he here?
I think you might have to type him in.
Yeah, that's okay.
Use Yoro or Shaw. Type him in. That jingle's almost as bad as your horn. Oh dear. Trev absolutely nailed you there to the cross. Oh dear, Trev. Johnny Marr. Yeah, the Smiths. Johnny Marr, very good guitarist from the Smiths. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
very,
Smiths. I
very
love
good.
the Smiths.
Yeah, very good.
Heaven knows I'm miserable now.
Yeah, well, him and Morrissey don't get on, do they? So,
Well, still the Smiths. Okay, so now we
right.
have a back line of De Ligt, Heaven, Masraoui. Who's going to play in the pivot? Do we have Bruno? Most likely starting. So who will be the other one? Are we talking about Casemiro?
I think Casemiro starts. Yeah, I do. I think it's
Yeah, Mainu
Casemiro.
available.
I think
Ugarte.
I think you're going to play with Casemiro, and I think he's going to put. I'm going to go with Casemiro. Yeah.
Okay.
What did the Devilish Tacticos think on that one?
Fred the Red comes in and say Bruno and Cass. Mark Langridge said Casemiro, Mainu, Bruno in a 10 with Cunha.
Yeah, I
Okay,
like that.
yeah, well.
Yeah, I like that.
Mr. B feel bad for defense. Yeah, Bruno's 8.
Oh, no, Guthrie Govan. He plays in 2 brilliant bands. First of all, he plays with Hans Zimmer, and he's a bit more at the back. Hans Zimmer's got a brilliant touring band if you've ever seen them live. But he's also a guitarist for a band called the Aristocrats. Now, the Aristocrats are a 3-piece super group, and they got Brian Bella on bass. Now, Brian Bella is the bass guitarist for Joe Satriani when he's on tour. And they've got the German drummer called Marco Miniman, who's a very weird drummer, but an excellent drummer. And they play just music. It's all music, but they're quite comical in their introduction. And they play small venues, but the Aristocrats are absolutely brilliant, Jarvis. I promise. Look them up, pal. Look them up. Anyway, that's enough of my lack of music knowledge. But you're right, Dave. Guthrie Govan, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's got long Brian May grey hair at the moment. Curly. He's got long Brian May grey hair, curly. But he is an absolute wizard on the guitar.
Okay. Let's
so we're going with Bruno and
into
Cass.
defense before we go to the wide, the wing backs. So Casemiro, Bruno. Is Mbeumo available?
No, Mbeumo won't play. So forget him. But Cunha will play. Cunha will definitely start.
Okay. So Mbeumo is out of the picture by far. Then we have Xerxes.
I think Xerxes. Do you think Xerxes?
Mason Mount could be an option. Ahmad.
Well, I think Cunha and Ahmad definitely play. I don't know what you guys think, but I think I don't think Mount starts. I think Ahmad, Xerxes, and Cunha feature.
Mbeumo, not Mbeumo. Okay, I heard it's Mbeumo, but who am I? I'm Norwegian, so I can't even speak English properly.
Yes, you can. You can sing. You can sing English very well.
Mbeumo.
For everybody watching, I sincerely apologise on behalf of my colleague. I was going to say deluded colleague then, but my colleague, I don't know what came over him. Oh dear, absolute legend.
Okay, Mbeumo.
So who are we going to go for wing backs? That's who would you have wing backs, guys?
Yeah, but we have the number 10. So
yeah,
you going for Xerxes?
I think Xerxes plays.
Yeah, Xerxes. Okay.
And Cunha. And I'm going to go with Fred the Red here. I think Diego Leon gets a shout at left wing back.
Oh,
I do. I think he gets a shout. I think it's a great shout, and I think it'll be Dallo rather than Dorgu. But I think Leon gets a shout left wing back. Left wing back. Okay.
So you would prefer Ahmad on the other one, on the other side?
Yes, I think Ahmad gets in. Yeah, I don't think Dallo does. Or it's be tough on Dorgu, but I think he's going to want to see Leon.
Yeah, but it's a friendly, they
Yeah,
will get
exactly.
45 minutes anyway, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
okay, and on top as the number 9, we are looking at.
I would imagine he'll put Højlund in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite interesting team, I would say. But I would prefer to see Mainu starting, but that's me. And also, I
Nobody
would see
gets
more of Hariamas. I think it's
overlay on.
time. I think he should start to be ready for the first team.
Look, I wouldn't be averse to putting Mainu in and taking Bruno out. Not starting Bruno. It's a friendly, so it wouldn't bother me. And put Mainu in. We know you've got to start Cunha. We both know that. I think he'll give Leon a run out for definite. I think you've got to start Ahmad, and you've definitely got to start Højlund, because if Højlund can score, yeah. If Catherine, no nonsense, McDade, telling you straight up how it is.
Throwing in swingers.
That was Warner's swinger. That was Warner's swinger. I think if Højlund scores, it could well give him a bit of confidence moving forward. So that's why I think you play Højlund. But I think he'll want to start Leon and have a look at Leon for sure.
Okay. Mr. B comes in and says, "Ooh, brother, ooh, it's not like this team." That's okay.
No, we're obviously surmising, Mr. B. We kind of just think, I think it'll be 2 45s, so there'll be two teams.
But wouldn't it be better, let's say, if we dropped Højlund and put Xerxes on top, as Mr. B suggests, and then put in the right end we put Ahmad,
and then put Dorgu,
and then we have Dorgu as an option.
No,
something like this.
They're suggesting that Dorgu's better on the right anyway, isn't there? There's a big suggestion that Dorgu's better on the right, so that would be interesting.
Yeah, you will get the interchanging Dorgu going inside, Ahmad going outside. So in a way, you would see Dorgu playing more like this.
Just firming up his point. You're right. I would sell it. I would start him, just see if we can get some goals, and then see what happens from there. But there's a good point. Good point.
It's a great point. Great point, I would say.
Joe Buckley says I'd go with Ahmad as right wing back.
Okay. Then we have to play someone like, for example, Mason Mount in the 10.
You got to play Mount in the 10, yeah.
If we drop Ahmad, Mason Mount here, and Xerxes on top.
Funnily enough, Jarvis, that's my my favourite system, isn't it? But a bit more central, but my favourite system. 100%. I think Cunha plays. Whether he plays a full game or not, I don't know. But you're definitely going to see Xerxes and Højlund switch. I think Leon and Amas switch. Ahmad and Dorgu, or maybe Matsari and Dallo and Ahmad and Dorgu. You're going to see Casemiro and Ugarte, Menu and Bruno, and Mount and maybe Delict comes out, comes off and Maguire starts, something along those lines. Heaven and Shaw.
Yeah.
I think you'll see those, swapping each other out, really.
I'm just checking X to see if there's any updates, anything new.
Tomorrow,
some retweets on X. See, Royden is retweeting us. Big up, Royden. Good to thank you for the retweet.
There's 49 likes, everybody. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's absolutely brilliant. That is 145 watching, I believe, on YouTube, which is great.
Yeah.
588 in total. Please come across from X and pop in the give us a like and a subscribe. We're on 1.24k subs as well. 151.
Wow.
We're really pushing. Thank you so much, guys. It means an awful lot to.
But we gotta say, Stu and I, when we sometimes, we call each other, there's no news today. There's nothing to talk about. We don't want to sit here and just yap for 2 hours. We want to have some substance, have something to talk about, something new. So that's the thing, and tonight there were some updates. We had the Sesko thing, we had the Mbeumo thing. There's also some updates because we haven't talked about this. Stu, and I want to bring this up as the last subject before we end the show. It's about Garnacho.
While you're doing that,
one,
you're bringing that up, guys, in the post chat, if you want to put your 11 into let Jarvis and myself know your 11 for the game on Saturday, and we'll do a comparison just to see if we're all wrong or any of us are right. That'll be quite interesting. But it'd be great to have that. Vutinator 155 likes. Catherine, no nonsense from the day. Just one quick one. Leach is back training, and he does look very, very strong. If it was, look, I wouldn't bring Leach back till October, personally. I think he needs to heal properly. But he is back, and he looks very, very strong and very, very tough. I did see a picture of Leach.
Something when you strain your ligament, you snatch a little bit of it, and it grows together. It takes a long time before it fully attached and gets strong enough. It feels okay, but if you then break it, it tears completely.
Yeah. So there's two things that can happen with ligament injuries. A, you get lucky and they reattach the fibers like that. Or B, you get unlucky and you get that. So what happens is they curl up into a ball and they fuse together, and that's why you have to have operations. Or, as Jarvis says, they interlock and they don't join up and knit back together properly. That's the issue with ligaments, and that's why it's always a problem with the anterior ligament in particular, because it's right at the back of your knee, and that's why you get a lot of hamstring injuries when you've got anterior ligament injuries, because the hamstring gets automatically weakened straight away. Interestingly enough, if you pull your quad, like I pulled my quad, and my muscles didn't actually go back together, so I got a slight dip, and I get a lot of cramp around that particular area. So so I get a lot of cramp, but it's healed and it's okay. But it healed with a little dip in it because I was unlucky. The fibers didn't knit back together properly. So, Leach coming in, he'll be working on both his legs and trying to get as much as strength
get the
as
balance
he can.
right again.
Get the balance right, and he'll also need to strengthen up in and around his kneecaps and his cartilages. But yeah, Jarvis is right. It's that's not Trev, you promise you'll keep that quiet, old friend. Hey, there'll be no mankini for you at the weekend if you carry on with that. So it's really, really quite interesting. So one of the issues that Leach has had is he has come back too early. Yeah, I know the last one was a bit unfortunate. He got his foot caught into the turf, but you run that risk if you're not. Did you put it, Steve? Catherine, no nonsense, McDade. I did my quads. Unfortunately, this is embarrassing. But we were doing a lads v dads match on Telford United's pitch, and I was chasing my lad, believe it or not, who was 16 at the time, and I was never going to catch him, so I don't know what I was trying to chase him for anyway. And I felt it go. And I'll be honest with you, everybody, I've never felt pain like it. Never felt pain like it. The instant sharpness was, it was horrible. In fact, I apparently I yelped, which is unlike me. And it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. So, I would like to say that I was moving at such a rate, Jarvis, I caught him up and overtook him, but that was never going to happen.
Yeah, when you play against your lad, injury is the only acceptable outcome if you lose the duel. So
yes,
you got away with it. I see this comment. Is it just me? 43 comes in and say Leach was overplayed at Ajax by Erik ten Hag. Never subbed, played every game. We could. That's possible, and there are actually on that. There are some rumors tonight. This came out from Fabrizio Romano, and it's about Erik ten Hag on Anthony and Bayer Leverkusen links. He say he has great qualities. I've signed him twice. He was like a son to me, and he still is a son to me. But we're not interested in him at the moment. But we'll see what happens in the future. He told Bild, the German news outlet. So
we'll build a
there
quite
could be
reliable.
something here to talk about in the future, but not now.
I don't think so. I think Betis is where he goes. Jarvis, my old mate, we got a new member.
Ooh, we have a new member. Yes.
Oh, where's he gone? Where's he gone?
Yeah,
I've lost him. I've lost him.
there we
Where's he gone? Have you got him? I've lost a new member.
Yes.
Where's he gone?
It's Georgie Ivanov. Georgie
Yes,
Ivanov.
Georgie, welcome. Welcome. There he is, Georgie. Welcome. Go on, Jarvis. Give him the nod. Oh,
let's play the fanfare.
Yeah, because normally the fanfare. Because normally it doesn't work,
fanfare.
Georgie. So welcome.
Let's play. Do you want the trumpet or the guitar fanfare?
I think he gets the guitar.
No,
I think George is a more of a rock kind of music kind of guy.
Okay.
Welcome, Georgie. Welcome, Georgie. You're more than welcome, mate. You'll have a great time in this on this community. I did see something, and I don't quite know what he meant by that. So, but I can't find it. So, yeah. What did you want to? That was Anthony you wanted to bring up, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know what he meant by that. No, he doesn't. This is just a United fan channel, YouTube channel. Coping again. I don't know.
Now we're just talking in general. I think it was relevant because of the comments we talked about Ten Hag. We talked about Lichi overplaying and Ajax.
Right. I can't. So I didn't know. So anyway, you secret. You're always welcome, mate. No problem at all, mate.
Big up, secret. Big up.
Catherine, no nonsense, McDad. She's in again. Do you think Pep will still be City gaffer next season, lads? Interesting. I think Pep's hanging by a thread for some reason. I don't think all is rosy alongside the blue half of Manchester, but I think Amorim would like Pep to stay because I think Amorim would like to turn him over again. So probably, but it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
It will be. Never heard some Soka or Reggie on here.
Reggae. What game? Sorry. Well, I did. Luan, I'll tell you. I don't know enough about reggae. The only reggae band I'm really aware of, except Bob Marley, is UB40. But there's two UB40s in the UK because they broke up. The brothers Grimm broke up. So.
Do they have the red wine?
Red wine. That's right. Yeah. So the UB40 still kind of exists, but they kind of fell out. The two brothers did, but they didn't get anywhere near as much attention as the Gallagher brothers. So
nah, they didn't.
Yes.
Carlos comes in and say, "How much is Sesko?" And I think we're talking about. Is it 75 or is it
70, 75? We're not 100% sure, Carlos, but. I think he was priced out of Arsenal by the looks of it, wasn't it? That's why they attempted to go for Gyökeres, but I don't know what they're doing there. Luan France, yeah, absolutely, because that's my limited knowledge. I know it's really embarrassing, but it's true. It's true. Yeah. 162 likes, 575 still watching.
That's fantastic.
It's amazing.
We are 1 hour 38 minutes into the show. I have no other topics than I was starting with the Garnacho. There was some Fabrizio Romano thing out there. He talked that Chelsea had one more attacking slot open in the squad. And there still is a possibility for Chelsea to go for Garnacho, according to Fabrizio Romano. But there was also some other news when it comes to Garnacho. That he was linked with Aston Villa tonight. Today came out. They want to sign Alejandro Garnacho. That was from Hearst Class. But when Fabrizio Romano speaks, he's still at tier 1. But, again, Garnacho, he wants to stay in the Premier League. So I see there's a big possibility that either Aston Villa or Chelsea will go for Garnacho.
I think he goes to Chelsea, to Villa. I think if you go to Chelsea right now, you're daft.
Okay.
I don't see where he fits in at Chelsea. There was talk. I know there is talk. Yeah, I heard it on TalkSport yesterday.
Could we do a swap deal with Nicholas Jackson and Garnacho?
Well, there is that option, but I mean, according to if you believe TalkSport, Maresca's a big fan of Nicholas Jackson, and so I do think, Chelsea are looking at extra players. I think for Garnacho, it'd be a mistake. I think he'd be much better suited to Villa. I think he'd do very, very well at Villa as well. And it could just, Chelsea need swaps now, yeah.
But that's the Nkunku thing. I think we are... The Nkunku swap deal, Garnacho. But he's injury prone now. I don't want the Nkunku.
Yeah, that's. I don't want Nkunku. I think Garnacho to Villa is the best move for him in his career. I think it's an absolutely brilliant. And maybe we get a deal on Watkins.
Watkins for Garnacho swap.
Yeah. Maybe we get a deal on Watkins.
Yeah. Well, we will see. It's just a rumor. Several outlets reporting different things. Aston Villa, Garnacho, Chelsea, Garnacho. Who knows? It's still just rumors and gossip. What we do know is Man United has left a bid for Mbeumo 65 plus 5, and Sesko is open to join Man United. And I think that's positive because I think we need a number 9.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It's been a great show. There were some other rumors about Morten Hjulman, the midfielder of Sporting. There's some updates on Rashford, but still just rumors. Sancho to Juventus, still open 15 million. But I think we
just on that quickly
and the show. Yeah, okay.
We end the show. Just on that one, wouldn't you just take the 15 mil?
Yeah.
So would I, for the overall savings.
Ta-da.
I don't know why we're dicking about with that, to be honest. If they've offered us 15 mil, I'd just take it.
Yeah.
Just think of the money you're going to save. I'd just take it. Yeah.
And the well-being of the squad, you don't want that attitude, the presence.
Have you seen this? Is that right, Dave? I've not heard that, pal. I didn't know he's still got a pair of football boots. We haven't heard from him for years. I know he was at Ipswich, wasn't he, last year or the year before?
Yeah, well, Talk Sports.
Yeah.
Big up, Dave. Big up, Dave.
Big up, Dave. Big up, Dave. Big up, all. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. Too many to mention tonight, but you know who you are, and you're all legends for coming in the chat. We've over 575, 590 still watching. So thank you all a lot, very much.
And by the way, as I said, we are looking for some new moderators. If any of you want to apply for the job, leave a comment in the non-live section after the show. Tell me your nick in the chat, and I will see if you make the cuts. But we want moderators that's I would say adults or mature in how you moderate. We don't want you to pick fights with anybody. It's freedom of speech. We want you to keep things civilized and try to help out the channel to grow. That's the job. And if you are able to do that, you are maybe you will get the blue badge and be a moderator at this channel. We have a lovely moderators as the Vootinator, always pushing for the likes and subscribers, and I think we are said 40 new subscribers tonight, and that's
tonight something along those lines is great news.
Yes. So it's been a great show. Thank you, everybody. The Vootinator, 168 likes. Let's try to reach to 170.
Yes,
maybe a 200 if you're watching in a rerun. We have Rashmano, Fred the Red coming in and say, moderate me. Yeah, obviously, Fred, I will give you the moderator. You have been a loyal follower of the channel for so long. Lou en France, our new moderator. Lee Parker, DJ Superfly Guy, Carlos, Day 147, Catherine McDade.
She's right there. We do deserve knighted. She's absolutely right. Thank you, Catherine. No nonsense, McDade.
Would I have to call you Sir Stu all the time?
Yes, sir.
I have to address you as Sir Stu Woolley.
Yes, and I would have to call you Sir Jarvis Cock.
It didn't ring well.
I couldn't call you Sir Bowley, could I? Or Sir Cocker, Oh dear. Yeah. No, actually, funny enough, in the UK, you don't have to go by the title. You have the title, but you don't actually. I love that song, by the way, "Whiskey in a Jar," and I think that was played on a guitar called Greenie, which Metallica's Kirk Hammett owns, which is original Peter Green's guitar from Fleetwood Mac, I believe, because Gary Moore played it. I believe Gary Moore played it on that song for Thin Lizzy, but I could be wrong. But I don't think so. The Jarvis Cockadoodle do, yeah, absolutely.
Lord Bowley.
Well, that's it. Well, we can't give him a lordship yet. A lordship.
Lord Wader.
Yes, because yes, you're calling you Lord Bowley.
And the Madness comes in. Great name, End the Madness. It's time to end the madness.
Yes,
Big up the Madness.
Thank you.
Top show. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. J United comes in and say, love United, hate the Glazers. Rushmano with the same, love United, hate the Glazers. And the Wootinator says, always. Yes. Remember that. Keep the pressure on the owners. Let's hope that they can sell, and we will get some new owners into the club, because
definitely
the Glazers are guff. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Luan, Jay, Wootinator, and the Madness. All of you, Lee Parker. It's been a great show. Thank you. Leave a comment in the non-live section.
Yes,
please. Been great. 1 hour, 46 minutes, 170 likes. It's been a great stream. We will be back Sunday night, 9 p.m. So see you then. Have a good one, and good night. Take care. Oh, let me just move on the outro.
Yeah, we're not raiding tonight, are we?
Stu, before we leave, is there anyone we should maybe redirect to?
Let me see if we can raid.
Could we raid anyone?
Let me just go on to. I'm sure Cass will be live, won't he?
Let's see. I want to.
Let's have a quick look.
Let's see. Others.
Quick look.
Flying Pig is live.
Pig live.
Devils in the detail. No. Let's raid the Flying Pig. He's live.
Yeah, Cass isn't live. Mark isn't live. Mark Nurse.
No, he's not live. Okay, we will be redirecting you to the Flying Pig. Say hello from the Tactical Devils and Jarvis. Have a good one, everybody, and good night.
Good night.